Good evening. Welcome to my daily live stream. I'm here every night at 10 p.m. Central European Time, playing, sharing music with you. If you like this live stream and you're on Facebook, please share and spread. Um, I'm getting already so many great comments, happy people, and so the more it can be spread all over the planet, I would be really happy. So thanks again for being here. Um, I'm For those of you on Instagram, I wrote down in the comment there. If you go to Facebook or to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, you'll have much better quality because here it's you only have the camera, but I have a whole setup here. And also, um, I've slightly, as you probably can see, for those of you who are not here for the first time, I changed the setup a little bit. I added this keyboard and I tested everything, but if there is technically anything you notice, please let me know because despite the testing, once you go live and stream it, you never know how it's going to look and going to sound. So please let me know. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks. Good evening. Amazon. Nice to see you. Amazon, wonderful trumpet player from Haiti, from Port-au-Prince. My friend Alberto Tijhuis is there. Thank you, Alberto. Patrick, amazing video editor, documentaries, amazing. Yeah. Eric, every night here. New friend somehow from Tbilisi in Georgia. And then there was Arthur. Yes, Arthur. I saw your request. I'm going to talk about this a little bit. Hey Ronald. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah. I should add some more humor in this live stream. I'll do that at some point. So cool. So many people again. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So Arthur Heukemeyer, saxophone player from Amsterdam, he asked me if I would be willing to talk a little bit about a very special person who we lost 2 years ago. Today, exactly 2 years ago. And this was Peter Guidi. And Peter Guidi was a fantastic flute player. He played all flutes, instruments, flute-like instruments, and saxophone. He was originally from Scotland, and he moved to Amsterdam at some point. But he had already played all over the world as being like a great jazz musician. And what he really, once he came here, of course, he played many concerts and all of that. But then at some point, he started this mission in educating kids. I'm talking about kids, really young kids, to play jazz. And he really dedicated all his time, all his love, and his energy to this. And thanks to this man, Peter Guidi, a lot of young people, and I'm really talking about kids. You know, he started like a big band with children from 9 years old already. Quite remarkable here in Amsterdam. And thanks to him, so many young people became jazz lovers because of this fantastic man. And unfortunately, he passed away 2 years ago, like I said before. And he died from Creutzfeldt-Jakob, the cow disease, which is extremely rare. It's like one every million people get this. So it was really tragic. And once he caught that disease, it was like a matter of weeks. It was tragic. It was actually horrendous. But I really want to honor him because what he did for the Dutch jazz scene, and especially encouraging children and kids to play jazz, he brought really some young people. He was the start of a lot of young talent now, or even more established musicians or came from his, thanks to his efforts. So bless you, Peter Guidi. Yes, his favorite piece, his favorite standard was "It Could Happen to You." Oh, that's. I didn't prepare that for today, Arthur, but I'll do it at some point. Um, yeah, Louis van Dijk. I mentioned him too a couple days ago. Iconic Dutch pianist. I think maybe for jazz, maybe the best Dutch jazz pianist we ever had. Passed away last week, and he was like an amazing. What I loved really about Louis van Dijk was his amazing ability to combine. He came from a classical tradition. He was graduated as a classical pianist, then moved to jazz, and the way he mixed those things with incredible technique and all of that. Amazing pianist. So yeah, actually, we're losing. You know, it's crazy how many people pass away and all of that. So yeah, okay. Then Juan Prada just logged in all the way from Uruguay in South America. Wow, I really like this. Thank you, Juan. Gracias. Thanks for being here. I hope to make it to Uruguay after this insane situation is over. So yeah. Eric. Okay, I didn't know you've been to Holland. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, so what I really like to do now is, before I play another song, is kind of the track of the day. Before I forget, if you have any requests, let me know. And I love to play for you, but I also notice that it's highly appreciated when I share music with you from other people. I shared some of my own collaborations with people from Rwanda and South Africa and throat singers and all of that. But there is also just like favorite tracks, favorite music I like to share with you. And one of my, for me, one of the most touching tracks ever is a track by Alice Regina. So what I'm going to do, you're gonna probably see now a browser, and I'm going to play this song by Alice Regina, also accompanied by the incredible Cesar Camargo Mariano, the pianist. She was also her husband. He's still alive. He's still kicking, around and kicking. But she died many years ago. Alice Regina's probably considered like kind of the Ella Fitzgerald of Brazilian jazz. Although nowadays there are also incredible singers like Monica Salmaso, and I'll play some of her stuff too, someone I really admire. But now I want to play you a track by Alice Regina from the album Fascinação. My Portuguese my pronunciation is not perfect. Please excuse me for this. And really, just listen to this track, how it builds up. It's not very long, but especially when the Rhodes comes in, and it's really, I think it's one of the most magical takes of music I've ever heard. So here it comes. This track is called O Mestre Sala dos Mares.
Nas águas da Guanabara, o dragão do mar reapareceu na figura de bravo feiticeiro, a quem a história não esqueceu. Conhecido como navegante negro, tinha dignidade de mestre-sala, e ao acenar pelo mar, na alegria das regatas, foi saudado no porto pelas mocinhas francesas, jovens polacas e por batalhões de mulatas. Rubras cascatas jorravam das costas dos santos entre cantos e chibatas, inundando o coração do pessoal do porão. E a exemplo do feiticeiro gritava então: glória aos piratas, às mulatas, às sereias, glória à farofa, à cachaça, às baleias, glória a todas as lutas inglórias que através da nossa história não esquecemos jamais. Salve o navegante negro que tem por monumento as pedras pisadas do cais. Mas salve, salve o navegante negro que tem por monumento as pedras pisadas do cais. Mas faz muito tempo.
Yeah, I think this is one of the most magical tracks I ever heard in Brazilian music. Um, Please let me know. Can you let me know in the chat, because like I said before, something changed in my setup. So let me know if you could hear this all well and if it came across. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. All right. So Amazon, again, very talented trumpet player from Haiti. I've mentioned Haiti already several times. I simply love that country. I've been there a number of times. I made a lot of friends there. And they have a wonderful annual jazz festival in January, the Port-au-Prince Jazz Festival, Jazz Fest. It's great. I was there last January. I played with Mushi Whitmeyer, who is a fantastic pianist from Haiti. We played in duo. I'm also in the next days going to play a song from him. He's also a great producer and gave me a great backing track to play on. And but now Amazon is asking me. Okay. All right. Amazon is asking me for a request. I was thinking to play another song, but I'm gonna fulfill his request. But before I do this, back to what you just heard, Alice Regina. Hans Hendrik is asking me, what makes it magical to you, Mike? Just curious. Is it the vocals, for instance, of the arrangement? Yeah, it's a combination of the vocals. It's that particular Brazilian sound from the 70s, with the way it's recorded. Of course, the samba, the feel, the rhythm. And then the harmonies, like how he comes in, and then that specific road sound. To be honest, I've been trying to imitate this road sound. What I mean with imitating is get close, programming the sound, even on a real Fender Rhodes, because I really love that deep Fender Rhodes sound. And also, like I said before, most of the Brazilian songs have this unique like path, caminho, like their harmony. It's like the jazz standards. Of course, there are so many incredible jazz standards, but they kind of are AABA, 8 to 16 bars, most of them. But these Brazilian songs, they all have their own path and their own magic. It's I think the music of Brazil is a planet on Earth in terms of music. I think there are a couple of places like that where the musical tradition is so incredible, like Brazil, like Mali in Africa. You have these kind of countries which kind of, in my opinion, without wanting to offend any other country, because I'm not, after 117 countries, I'm not too opinionated anymore, because the only thing which surprises me after all this traveling is, what doesn't surprise me is that I'm going to be surprised. There's so much great music everywhere, but Brazil and countries like Mali, something is there which makes, or South Africa, India, there are very places where the music has such a kind of sophisticated thing. I don't know, I cannot explain. Only thing I know, it's a cultural thing, but it's something to enjoy. Yes, haha, Valesque, my friend from Brazil, great dentist, by the way. To be honest, she really helped me out in these difficult times. All the dentists are closed. I had quite a serious problem, and she helped me out. So if you're in Amsterdam, you need a great dentist from Brazil living in Amsterdam, contact Valesque. Hey, Valesque, some publicity here for your dentist practice. Okay, so, yeah, let's see if I have, hey, Arjen, good to see you. Oh, so many people here. Okay. All right. What I'm going to play, and Arjen, you're going probably to appreciate this. Arjen Moyer is a wonderful pianist, keyboard player, and we had a mutual friend, and his name was Miron. And Miron passed away a number of years now, and he, wow, I'm really, there's a lot of remembering things like that today. Okay, that's what it is. He passed away from by the disease ALS, very young, way too young. And I wrote this song for him. And now Amazon from Haiti, who's watching, he requested me to play this song. So I'm going to play this song for you, which I dedicated to our friend Miron, wonderful bass player. And this song is also entitled Miron. And since I'm so inspired by this road sound by Cesar Marco Mariano, which you just heard, I'm going to not play it on piano, but on my keyboard with my favorite electric piano string setting. Let me quickly, just want to make sure. All right. So this is an original composition entitled Miron. So this is my original composition, Miron, dedicated to Miron Komarniki, great bass player, great human being. We lost a couple of years ago. This was a request from Amazon. Um, Let me check. Thank you, Reginald. Reginald is a student of my wife. She is piano teacher, and he is saying wash hands nice. So that's another way to wash hands. Thank you. Thank you, Reginald. Thank you. Pleasure. Thank you all for these comments. Um, Jacqueline is saying she cannot hear me very well. What do you mean? Is the piano too soft, or is my voice too soft? Or let me know, because I don't. It seems to be okay, but again, like I said, it's a new setup today, so if there are technical difficulties, anything you notice, let me know. But please explain a little bit more, that I know what to do about it. Yeah. Okay, so you're welcome, Amazon. My pleasure, pleasure to do this. Um, yes, Eric. Yes, Eric. This is my Roland FB4 F. Yes, that's this keyboard. What I really love about this keyboard is it's light. It's easy to carry around, and then I sometimes put it on the piano, on a grand piano, or when I play only electric, I'll use this one. I really love the Rhodes sounds, and I like the touch. I can really, I'm really comfortable with it. I love the touch of Roland. I don't know. I know every pianist has their favorite keyboard action. I tried Korg, I tried Kurzweil, the North, all the sounds, all these Yamaha, they all have great sounds. The sounds are not really the problem nowadays, but they all play very different. And I feel very comfortable with the Rhodes, with the Roland in terms of the action of the keyboard. And also, that it has nice pads. And then you can combine. So when I play something, then the strings come later and all of that. I programmed it a little bit. So yeah, it's my favorite digital piano. The Roland RD FB series. This is not affiliate marketing. I'm not getting any commission. This is not it's not a selling thing, but since you're asking, yeah. So, okay, maybe the general output level is a little bit low. Thank you, Timo. Hey, Timo, former student from in Groningen. Okay, let me change this a little bit. I'm just afraid that I'm going to over. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit then. The general output. Okay. I can turn it up. I'm just afraid it's going to clip. But so sorry for sound checking while I'm live streaming, but that's the thing with live streaming. I'm setting up everything myself, and I'm testing like crazy. But still, you don't know how it sounds from the other end. I don't have, we're all at home, so I don't have someone helping me out setting it up. Okay, cool. Hey, Julio Cesar Sierra, wonderful tango, specialized in tango pianist, and an amazing producer in Medellin, in Colombia. He organizes some great, huge festivals there. I've been lucky to collaborate with him on Festival Las Flores, and superhuman being too, wonderful musician. So thanks, Julio, from Colombia. Really nice to see you here. Again, like I said before, I'm seeing people from Haiti, from Georgia. So I'm not Georgia in the Caucasian Georgia, Tbilisi. People from all over the world. It's really, that's what I love about live streaming. Usually I go out to all these countries and play, and now a lot of people unite here in this community here looking at my laptop. So I really appreciate it. Okay, enough talking. I'm going to do something again with the backing track. Let me start on piano. And this is, so again, I've said it a couple times. This backing tracks is a really nice YouTube channel. It has a lot of standards, all kinds of bossa nova, all kinds of Latin backing tracks with an S at the end, plural. And what's really nice about backing tracks is that, first of all, the quality of the playing is very good. Nothing comes close to playing with your own people, but it's still very good. And also, for pianists, there are many tracks without piano, so only bass and drums. And this really comes in handy, being at home for a long time, for practicing. But if you don't play piano, another instrument, There was also like piano trio backing you up. There's a lot of play along out there, you know, band in the box and all of that. But I think that this one specifically, it's really good rhythm section. So let me play a song. Now I hope the sound is in balance. I'm gonna play a standard for you. All right. Okay. Excuse me. So this was a version of My Romance, very popular jazz standard. I'm sorry that because it's YouTube, this backing tracks, and afterwards it started playing some commercials, so I hope it wasn't too distracting. Live and learn. Again, it's new setup today, and some little technical things. But I think for live streaming and the spontaneity, it's quite okay. All right. Hey, Chris from the UK. Oh, long time we haven't seen each other. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Peter. Thank you very much. Still need to send you some tracks. I didn't forget. And yeah. Thank you all. Thank you. So I always think like I'm going to do this live stream not longer than half an hour, and every time I end up like doing this almost for 50 minutes or even longer. But you know, it's nice to talk to all these people and see all these heartwarming, heartfelt reactions. So I'm really happy here. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, Arjen. Yeah. Let's have a coffee after this craziness is over. So before I close for today, again, I'm here every night, 10 p.m. Amsterdam time. If you are on Facebook, it stays on Facebook. So please share this live stream if you like. I have a YouTube channel. Some of you are watching on YouTube. If you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon. A lot of videos there with lots of music, lots of collaborations with all kinds of cultures, humor. It's all there. So yeah. So what can I say? I'll be here tomorrow, and hopefully see you then. If you have any requests, write me. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and hopefully see you all tomorrow or soon. Thank you. Good night.